Hey Scorpio, how are you? This is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your May prediction video. Super excited. My normal disclaimer is going to be in the description box. Just heads up, this is going to be a general reading for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because this is a general read, my only ask is that you take the messages as they resonate and ignore what doesn't vibe with you. Biggest thing is that you're not forcing the messages. So if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. That's why I recommend you watch the videos for all of your signs. Your message may come through your moon or your rising, may even come through your Jupiter. We are in a Jupiter retrograde. We just started Pluto retrograde, so that might be worth checking out as well. So just things to consider. My usual setup, I have some oracle decks out. We are going to pull one from each to kind of get a taste of certain aspects of the month. So love and romance with romance angels, personal growth, finances, career, and then we'll get your main message from a tarot spread at the end, Scorpio. Spirit, what is going on for my lovely Scorpios concerning love and relationships in the month of May? Alright. Hey, not a bad place to start. Worth waiting for. Love this, Scorpios. So I think a lot of you, I believe we talked about it. If it wasn't the love video from April, it might have been the prediction video. But I feel like we were talking about this same subject. And I think a lot of you have kind of been waiting. And I think some of you have just kind of been waiting for the one, like you've been going on kind of casual dates and nothing's really evolved, or it seems like it's something and then it fizzles out. I think some of you have also been in a bit of a dry spell, so to speak. Part of that, you know, this is really Spirit's way of saying, hey, trust me, we're sorting some things out. For all you know, your divine partner still needs some, you know, he needs a little more practice before he gets to your level. So that could be what's happening as well. Definitely some divine time. Oh, well, it says divine timing is at work with your love life. So I should read the prompt right off the bat. But so there could be some development on, you know, your partner's side to get them to a vibrational match to you. So that definitely may be something to consider. Or as, you know, as normal, like we've been going through some lessons and we just needed to clear some stuff out. So if you're single, if you've been looking, or if things have seemed, what is that? Things have seemed a little more challenging than you would like or than you're used to, know that this is all part of the plan, all right? So definitely, it does take a little bit of surrendering, which I know is not the easiest thing to do, especially for you guys. You know, you guys have that intensity, that drive, that fire, that motivation, that desire to change and shift and grow. So for you guys to get the yield sign, not always the most comfortable, but know that you're yielding for a reason is really my point. Something nice and wonderful is coming, you just got to give it some time. All right, Spirit, who is helping Scorpio through the month of May and through Taurus season as they continue to grow and evolve on a personal and spiritual level? That was interesting. I don't know if you can catch it in camera, but when I like picked up the deck, like the whole thing came and then it kind of released. It was like, where are we gonna cut? Where are we gonna separate? All right. So you guys got Master Jesus, forgiveness. I feel like Master Jesus was a real popular card in the love readings last month. And not, I don't mean for you, but I think he popped up a couple times. So it looks like you guys may be getting a little extra dose of that. This forgiveness, for some reason, I'm feeling like this forgiveness is more towards yourself. It's more towards yourself. Prompt reads, you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. For some, honestly, I feel like this is more towards yourself. And that, I'm not saying you did something horrible and now you're going to be like, oh, you should be sorry. Like, no. Honestly, this almost feels like a need for some self-compassion. A need to kind of be a little kinder and less self-critical over what's been done in the past. Possibly some recent choices that were made. You know, you have to not be so hard on yourself. And that's a natural tendency with, you know, anyone who has some strong Pluto placements. And you are ruled by Pluto, so you definitely have some strong Pluto placements. But this energy is really about, hey, you know what? I'm only human. I did the best I made the best choice I could with what info I had or what the circumstance was. Could I have maybe made a better one? Sure. Now that I'm on the other side of it, I can see things a little differently. I'm going to take that info and carry it with me as I move forward. Versus, being really hung up on something. And, this could be something from long ago. This could be something that just happened. For me, this is another reason why I'm kind of saying this may have a little higher weight for you, and you specifically, Scorpio. Your ruling planet has gone retrograde today. Actually by now when I'm recording this, it's already happened. So definitely going to be really reflecting in, and going to be important for you to know where your Pluto is, or not where Pluto is, where your Capricorn is, because it'll be different for all of you, but Pluto has gone retro in Capricorn, so it might be a little more special for you guys just to check what's going on there, just because it may be aspecting your Pluto, which is going to be real significant for you, but something just to be aware of. Some of you may have some father issues or some family issues that are coming up during this period, and that may be why Master Jesus is showing up, because it does deal with the father, and healing and bonding that relationship. So there could be that for some of you, but honestly, I feel like a lot of you, this is really towards yourself, and it's just a nod to give yourself a little more compassion and be kinder to yourself. All right? Not a bad thing. I think we all kind of learn early on that being self-critical helps us get out of certain things and keeps us motivated, but a lot of times in the long run it creates some weird not supportive behaviors. Maybe it supported us when we were younger, but now that we're adults, we have to tweak those a little bit. Hey Anna, what are you doing? That's not your food. That's your brother's food. Sorry, I just fed my kitties. They're over here being little naughty children. I see you. All right. Spirit, what do Scorpios need to know about work and finances for the month of May? Oh, hey, stop that. Oh, all right. So we got the 9 of air. So maybe feeling a little anxious. Maybe got a lot on your plate right now. You guys are crazy busy. I feel like some of you might have some stuff going on at work. You might be dealing with something that I think is a little heavier than normal. And this could be maybe there's just an issue at work that you're dealing with. Maybe your boss is being, a little extra difficult. But I definitely feel like someone's trying to give you a hard time and you're feeling a certain way about it. Yeah, I definitely feel I don't like to say this, but I almost feel like you guys are having a lot of anxiety about some work-related thing. And if you're not resonating with this, hallelujah, bless you. You're the lucky one, so good job. But I feel like some of you are, and the reason I say this, because I feel like it's definitely not normal. Like it feels like someone is kind of gunning for you right now. And I can't really say why, but it does feel a little, like it feels extra, like it feels a little heightened, like it's not, like even if you did something that maybe warrants it, which I kind of don't feel like you did, but like even if you did, like they're coming even harder than really is what's called for. Like this feels a little targeted and a lot, I don't know, it feels very heavy, it feels really harsh. And harsher than necessary. Like I almost want to say for some of you, and I don't know if this will apply to all of you, but it literally feels like someone's picking on you. Like someone, for some reason, just doesn't like you, or doesn't want to deal with you, or they're just not a fan, and it seems like they're making it purposefully harder on you. That's kind of a weird Yeah, it's definitely, it's a weird thing as I'm kind of sitting here kind of thinking about it. I was gonna say that may be why the forgiveness card is popping up, but I almost wonder if they're not, like, I kind of don't want to forgive them, like, because it doesn't feel fair, is what I'm getting at. Hopefully, some of that pops up in the tarot reading, because yeah, like I definitely feel like you're getting punished for something that either you didn't do, or the punishment isn't matching the crime, if that makes sense. You know, and again, I'm not saying all of you have done something, but I almost wonder if that's why I feel like this is self-forgiveness, because you may have done something that connects you to this. I can actually think of a friend of mine who actually is a Scorpio, now that I think about it, that is kind of going through this. But he actually did something that wasn't, like, it wasn't even bad. He was just associated with another person, and some people didn't like that person, and now he's catching heat for it. But he didn't actually do anything. So that's why I'm saying, like, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. Like, if someone is picking on you for something, the level that they're coming for you does not match really what you've done. Like, oh, you know what? We're gonna take it. I was about to cut it, but then they cut themselves. So you know what? We're gonna go with that. I have to feel that out for a minute. All right. Spirit was like, you've been talking enough. I need to give them these cards. Hold on. All right. So, okay. So bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. So we've got the 9 of Swords already. We've got the 9 of Wands bottom of the deck. So definitely dealing with some type of block, some type of battle. You guys are probably feeling a little bruised. Thank you, Spirit. Love this. First card out, the Sun. So you definitely see, to me, that's even more confirmation that what is being done to you isn't worth it. Like, it's not matching whatever was done. You guys have, it's like almost you guys have the power on your side. Like, you're the one who is in the right. Someone's just being really unfair right now. All right? So we got the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, let's get that out of the way. It's blocking everybody. So you guys got the 4 of Pentacles, which also kind of makes sense. You're holding on to your resources. You're holding tight because you know someone is coming for you. If this is work, you're definitely trying to hold on. Like, you may even be trying to hold on to your job if this person is your boss or someone who's above you, who is maybe trying to make you look, you know, inept or not capable. Like, this card is giving me some major bad, like, vibes. Like, someone is really coming for you and in a not fair way. So this could be you trying to hang on to your position, what you've earned. Look at that. Father of Pentacles. So it could definitely be a work thing. But to me, this is really your energy. This is you kind of holding your ground, stable. And again, the fact that it's showing up as the Father of Pentacles shows, you know, that you kind of are in the right. Like, you haven't done anything wrong. You're holding things down the best you can, how you know. World card, even better. Tells me that this is going to come to an end. Whatever this situation is, it will close. Oh. Ooh. All right. So, some of you out there, and I'm hoping this is really for a small group of you. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is a loss or a mourning. So with these 2 cards, especially what we were talking about with the 9 of Air, I feel like some of you, your current position, if this is a work thing and if it is your boss that's going to come in for you, that may come to an ending either with your position or your title. Like, I almost feel like they're kind of going to win. Like, it will end, which is going to be good for you because you won't have to deal with it anymore. But I almost wonder if they win, which is why we're left feeling sad and like we lost and some type of mourning. The nice thing is, right after that, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So something new is beginning. So there will be an ending, but there also will be a new offer right after it. So this could mean maybe, I hate to say that, like I really don't like saying this, and I'll be a little more general after, but I feel like I have to say this for at least one of you. It does seem like something at work is going to end, whether it's your position. It might even be, if it's really extreme, like if this person's really trying to be, an ass about it, it could even be your employment there. But there is a new option, and the fact that you're getting the Ace of Pentacles sounds like it's going to be an even better one. There is some type of new growth or new opportunity kind of coming. But yeah, this doesn't look too good for some of you, which I'm not a huge fan of, especially because I do feel it's kind of unfair. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry about it. In more general sense, if I would just speak to the energies, the beginning, actually, even with the world, I think the world is still a beautiful card. So you have some positivity, you're feeling good. There's a lot of vitality here. We're just coming out of Aries season, moving into Taurus, feeling a little more stable, feeling the need to save and kind of reserve things, which I think this is normal when we're speaking to Taurus season. It's very Taurus to kind of want to save up and build resources. This could just be general energy now that we are in an Earth season. You are already focused on saving, so this is you kind of really being practical and kind of taking the steps you need to build this reserve. Ending of a cycle here with the world might be something that is really important to us, or it could be the ending of something that could even be like a relationship, and it's almost like we lose a person, but this ending looks like it brings a little bit of sadness, because I feel like it was just very significant to you. It meant a lot to you, whatever was ending. But saving grace, silver lining, there is a brand new opportunity to be excited about coming up afterwards. So a little bit of mixed emotions on my end for you guys. And for God, I hope it's only one of you. Like, I hope it's only one of you. Whoever's dealing with this 9 of Air at work, keep your head up. And honestly, my biggest thing for you is just be as upright, and have your moral compass really pointed at north throughout the whole thing. Because right now it looks like you haven't done anything to deserve this treatment, and I don't want you to give them a reason to treat you that way. You know what I mean? Because at the end, even if they win, they're going to be the one that looks like an ass. And honestly, karma will get them at some point. You know what I mean? So my biggest thing to you is to stay cool and stay ethical and stay, your true authentic self. Like, don't give into these games, and if there's somewhere where you can find some support and someone who can help you out with it, I think that's definitely be a good thing for you. As far as personal life, it looks like we're dealing with releasing some hurts, and like I said, I do think this is really about yourself and really benefiting yourself and freeing yourself out of anything you may still be kind of processing on an emotional level. And then romantically wise, as we're working on relationships, we're waiting for the right one. So we're trusting in divine timing. So it looks like we're in a pause on the personal side, because we're either waiting for someone to catch up, releasing some of our own kind of old behaviors maybe, and then work seems to be where we're putting a lot of the focus, but it's just because some of us are dealing with this energy. For those of you who aren't dealing with that, say this doesn't really apply to you, then you're looking real good. You're saving up, you're building those coins, and things are looking good. So if you're not connected to that 9 of Air, you can ignore these 3. You guys just get to worry about these, which look really good. So hopefully for the majority of you, this is your reading. For, I'm sorry, I just want it to be one person, because this is going to be rough for whoever you are out there. For you, know that if something comes to an end, let it go. It's fine. I know you're going to feel a certain way about it, but if it makes you feel better, know that something else is coming. And honestly, I think this has a lot more potential than wherever you were here. All right, my Scorpio, wishing you the best this month. Remember, stay really grounded. We're in Taurus season, so lots of really grounding earth energy. So if you are that person and things start to feel crazy, or any of you, really, if things start to feel a little too much, remember it's a lot easier to tap into that Taurian energy. We all get a little dose of it. So we can calm down, chill out, and I bet you a lot of you are kind of thinking about this as we move into Taurus season. You know, kind of building up and saving up for, you know, down the road. All right? Whew. All right, wishing you the best. Sending you guys lots of love, Scorpio. As always, thank you for taking out the time to watch this video and joining us here. We do this every month. You can also check out the dailies. I talk a little more astrology. I know I was talking about Pluto going retrograde. I talk a lot more about the astrology in the dailies, so you can always check those out as well. If you're curious about Pluto retrograde, definitely today's video, the 24th, I would go check out. But other than that, sending you the best. If you have anything to share or questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. You can also hit me up on Instagram, DM me at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, hit up my email or my Instagram. All that info will be in the description box. All right, Scorpio, take care, wishing you the best, and I will see you in your next video. Bye.